Yeah, hi there, and these comments are for AJ. Hey, I like those initials. Now, you sent me a message in my email box. It says, hello, Mr. Michael Buckhoff. My name is I am from UAE. I'm here to have your help, please. I did one of the TOEFL placement exams. You got 487. You say, but I need to get 500 in order to join the university, which could be done to achieve 500 on the official TOEFL exam. So when you're talking about the official TOEFL exam, AJ, you're talking about the TOEFL IBT exam, am I right? Now, to get a score of 500, that's the ITP, or the institutional TOEFL test. So you're talking about getting a score of 61 on the IBT exam. That's kind of the same score, right? So the question is, you're very close. You are. You really are. So you only need about 10 points, right? 10 or 12 points for you to reach your goal. So the question is, what should I do before January to get 500? You know what? You got plenty of time, but you want to make sure you start my plan immediately. That way you can get it. You can take the test once or twice, make sure you reach your goal, and then you're good. Number one, get in the habit, AJ, right now, reading every day for about 45 to 60 minutes. This is very, very important. Remember, what you're doing right now, it's not just preparing for the TOEFL exam, you're preparing for the rigorous university studies in American universities. That means a lot of writing assignments, a lot of reading assignments, a lot of talking, and so on. So start reading every day for about 45 minutes. So, AJ, you can read newspapers, magazines, and longer books. The important thing here is that you have a genuine interest in what you're reading. You're not reading boring TOEFL materials. You're reading things that you have an interest in. You see what I'm saying? This is very, very important. Okay, number two, I also recommend that you start practicing listening on a daily basis. Now, if you have English TV, you can focus on news, documentary, history, and very importantly, science programs. So start doing the listening and the reading practice every day for about an hour and a half. Now, each day, get in the habit of note-taking. Focus on the main and the most important supporting points of those reading and those listening passages. As you know, this is going to help you concentrate better when you do the reading and the listening portions of the TOEFL exam. Now, using your notes, you can write about the information. You can also speak about the information. When you're writing, I recommend right now, AJ, as you practice writing 3 academic summaries each week. Each summary should be approximately 250 words. That means that you're writing about 750 words weekly. Now, you should also be speaking about the reading and the listening passage. Now, remember, AJ, you pick reading and listening passages that you are interested in. Not what I want, not what your TOEFL tutor wants, not what anybody wants, what you have an interest in. All right? Now, your oral summary should be about 60 seconds long. Now, in addition to doing the reading and the listening practice, I'm going to recommend right now my 90-day TOEFL study guide. What is going to happen here, AJ? You're going to get a lot of good practice with your vocabulary, a lot of good practice with your pronunciation, with your grammar, with your listening, with your reading, and also your writing and your speaking. So, if you can spend approximately 2 to 4 hours each day between now and January, you're doing the reading, you're doing the listening, maybe 2 hours going through my online TOEFL course, focusing on my 90-day TOEFL study guide, that should get you where you need to be by January. Now, if you're not sure, you have doubts, here's what you want to do. After about 2 months of hard study, make sure you follow my plan exactly. This is very, very important. Because if you're not practicing on a daily basis, you cannot expect to get better, am I right? You know what I'm saying? So after about 2 months, I want you to go to the 8th section of my course. This is the full-length TOEFL IBT practice test section of my course, and take a full-length IBT practice test. It's going to be boring, but you need to mark your progress. You need to see where you are and then where you need to go by January. So maybe between now, maybe in November, maybe in the middle or late November, you should take a full-length IBT practice test. Remember that all 6 of your speaking tasks will be scored, both of your writing tasks will be scored. You even get subtotal scores in the reading and the listening sections. All right, so that's my plan. That's a 3-point plan, my friend. You do the reading every day, the listening every day. Remember, write and speak about that information. Really focus on the note-taking. The third thing is to go through my 90-day TOEFL study guide. Don't forget, after 2 months, you can take a full-length IBT practice test to mark your progress. And I think you can do this. You can reach your goal by January. It's very possible if you practice. That's the key. All right, anyway, thank you very much, and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.